Hello, my dear friends. Today in the evening IELTS class, we will be just talking about IELTS speaking part 2. The topic is going to be about describing a job you would not like to do in the future. ऐसी जॉब जिसको आप मुस्तकबिल में नहीं करना चाहेंगे उसके बारे में है. I mean, उसका मतलब ये होगा कि आपने पहले सोच रखा है उस जॉब के बारे में और कुछ आपके ज़हन में फीचर्स भी हो सकते हैं कि वो जॉब क्यों आप नहीं करना चाहते, आपकी क्या कंपैटिबिलिटी नहीं बनती, आपकी मुताबिकत नहीं है जॉब के हवाले से, या उस जॉब में आप कंफर्टेबल फील नहीं करेंगे. वहाँ जो माहौल होता है या जो जहाँ आपको काम करना हो, वर्किंग एनवायरनमेंट, या जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन आपके लिए एक्सेप्टेबल नहीं है, या फिर कंपनी जो टैग नेम है वो आप उसको पसंद नहीं करते, या आप you have heard about certain experiences of some ex-employees of that company जिन्होंने एक्सप्रेस किया हो कुछ ऐसी बातें जो आपके लिए नागवार गुजरी हो. So my dear friends, I just gave you an idea why you should not be able to accept any job for the future. इसके bullet points ये हैं: what is the job, how you heard about it, why don't you want to do it, and how you feel about the job. So we're going to start. Maryam would start first, please.
As you might know, work is worship. So considering this statement, every job has its own importance, and I don't believe on this statement that any job is too big or too small. So it's quite challenging for me to choose any specific occupation that it's hard for me to do. Indeed, there are ample choices when it comes to career options. There are ample choices available both in public and
ample choices, right?
Ample choices that are available in public and private sectors. However, if I really had to choose that job, then I would go with the job of Montessori teacher. There is no denying that teaching is most of the honorable professions, and on the other hand, it is extremely challenging and full of responsibilities, and it really needs a huge amount of holistic knowledge and patience, and I think these traits are not cup of my tea. So I got to know about these jobs and the difficulties from one of my friend who is currently doing this job in kindergarten, and she told me about how much difficulties and challenges of this job, and I really consider this job a tedious one because I think I don't have a good temperament and enough stamina to handle such small children underlying the age of 3 to 5 years. So teacher also teaches with full determinations and dedication, with full of dedication. And unfortunately, after their endless effort and hard working, they don't get an adequate amount of pay. So that's another reason because of which I don't like this job to do in future.
My God, wonderful vocabulary you have used. For example, being a Montessori teacher, this is a wonderful teaching understanding or introduction. You know, there are certain people who teach Montessori classes. There's a big concept of Montessori teachers. So then holistic knowledge, yeah, great. Holistic knowledge, that's really amazing. And my cup of tea. So it's not my cup of tea. It's another phrase which has really enchanted me. उसके बाद one of my friends की phrase आपने गलत बोली है. One of my friends होना चाहिए, friend नहीं होगा. ये यहाँ आपने इसे correct करना है. For example, लेकिन अगर आप otherwise आप tedious, dedication, endless efforts और adequate amount of money, sufficient amount of money, ये बहुत अच्छे features थे. आप at least 7 band scores के हकदार हैं. इनके लिए clap कर दीजिए मिस मरियम के लिए please. कुछ बच्चों के हाथों पे चूंकि मेहंदी लगी हुई है इसलिए उन्होंने क्लैप नहीं किया है. All right, okay, fine. So the same topic, from another student. चलें जी start करें please. Dr. Sabha, start it please.
No doubt, these days there are several type of jobs available, and people like to do job according to their interest. I also have interest in many jobs. However, today I'm going to talk about a particular job which I would not like to do it in future. This is a job of saleswoman. I think it's not a cup of tea for me to do this. There are plenty of reasons why I don't want to do this work. Firstly, it requires a lot of patience because saleswomen have to meet with numerous type of people in their daily activities. Even some masses are very arrogant by nature. Moving ahead, this profession is full of stress. Companies set targets for employers with time limit, which is really challenging to achieve many times. Besides this, they give too much pressure to the workers in order to increase their sale. Last but not the least, I'm not able to bear that much pressure and might be depressed from high pressure. I know numerous individuals who are working as a saleswoman and they are really frustrated with their job. For example, my cousin, she's working in a reputed clothing company. She tells me that many customers come to the store and buy nothing, which sucks up his energy. Also, there is no scope of promotion in this field, so that's why I don't want to do this job in my future.
My goodness, amazing. You also got 7 band scores. Several types, many types की वजह several का use किया इन्होंने और फिर apart from that particular एक खास इस्तेमाल किया खास तौर पर और cup of tea का use इन्होंने भी किया और patience एक लफ्ज़ है patient adjective patience noun है सब्र के लिए arrogant जो होता है arrogance noun और arrogant adjective proud के लिए इस्तेमाल होता है stress challenges or pressure numerous many frustrated sucks up energy so बहुत अच्छी phrases words vocabulary इस्तेमाल की उन्होंने मज़ीद improvement की गुंजाइश मौजूद है but she has got 7 band score इसी temperament के साथ तीनों parts को आप करते हैं you require 7 band scores yes please Miss Kuratulan.
Thank you, sir. My name is Kuratulan.
Would you hold the mic properly? Yes, please.
I'm there to talk about the job. It is very hard for me. It's happened when I passed my bachelor's degree and I had joined the foundation. I started firstly fundraising for the women education. It's firstly I had organized as a part of my work. I vividly remember that when I started fundraising, this is a non-government organization project, so I'm facing very issues and problems for this project. So firstly I connect some people, so I gather for information. So I browsing and internet and gather some information for my in my country firms, and I connect some peoples or I connect some people and meeting them. I also approach a council. A person who assists me connecting other people's. It's very hard working job, and I was very tired to do this because it's not easy job. After a long time I am gather a few opportunity to get some money and get some money, and they were involved in my project, so it's very hard.
Thank you very much indeed. माशाल्लाह आपने कोशिश अच्छी की है मुकाबला तो दिल नातवा ने खूब किया और अब आपने अच्छा बोला है फंड रेजिंग बहुत अच्छा था ऑर्गेनाइज बहुत अच्छा वर्ड इस्तेमाल किया है NGO नॉन गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन अच्छा था अच्छा, आई बिन फेसिंग, आई एम फेसिंग, कुछ आपने इस तरह बोला जो कि गलत था. आई बिन फेसिंग, मैं फेस करती रही हूँ. आई बिन फेसिंग मैनी प्रॉब्लम्स. फिर इस तरह से आई बिन का इस्तेमाल गलत था आपका. आई बिन ब्राउजिंग, इसी तरह से इस्तेमाल, मैं ब्राउज करती रही हूँ. ये सेंस ये बनेगी. कनेक्टेड सम पीपल नहीं, कॉन्टेक्टेड सम पीपल होना चाहिए था. फिर आपने टायर्ड अच्छा बोला है. फिर फ्यूअर अपॉर्चुनिटीज की बात की है. ओवरऑल इट वाज गुड, और आपकी रेंज करते ही आपकी 5.5 to 6 बैंड स्कोर जी स्पीकिंग में. ऑलराइट, चलिए जी नेक्स्ट. इसमें वोकैबुलरी को और इम्प्रूव करें. स्ट्रक्चरल इंग्लिश की बहुत गुंजाइश है इम्प्रूव करने की, और माशाल्लाह. लेकिन एट द सेम टाइम आप जीरो से स्टार्ट करके आपने यहाँ तक पहुंची हैं, तो ये भी एक इट्स अ बिग डील, राइट.
It's everyone's personal choice that what kind of job they wanted to do or not. So in my perspectives, I have think of a job as hair hostess. So I have always admired that job and always wished to become an air hostess. It was my childhood dream, and I have watched many dramas of that because I have watched them. They look very clean, neat, and very beautiful, and it admired me a lot to be one of them. So after that, after my studies, I start to search on internet to find intel about this job. Then after surfing through internet, I come to know a lot of things that I have never ever seen in dramas, which was difficult because there were several things like the time management, the management of the work and family. It wasn't competent with me because I have been at house for all my life, and a job, it has to take a time to spend several time on that job. We have to do it properly, and not we have to do it with all of our admiration. So I found it very hard and challenging, and it was getting out of my hand. So I discussed it with my friend, and after discussing it with her, she has been done that job, and she has given me more intel about that. So when I have asked her, she had given me a lot of information about that, like how it was hard to manage her job and work and
थैंक यू वेरी मच इंडीड. 6 to 6.5 बैंड स्कोर्स पे रेंज है आपकी. इसमें आपने कुछ प्रोनाउंसिएशन, एडमायरेशन, कुछ एडमिरेशन होता है. चैलेंजिंग वाज वेरी गुड. शी गेव मी होना चाहिए था. आपने शायद कुछ थोड़ा सा गलत बोला है. इसको आप करेक्ट कीजिएगा जब आप वीडियो देखिए, उसको अपनी करेक्शन देखिएगा. और स्टार्टेड को भी थोड़ा आपने, स्ट्रक्चरल इंग्लिश में कुछ इबहाम मौजूद है, उनको करेक्ट कीजिए इंशाल्लाह. वैसे ओवरऑल आपका जो है वो, जब आप मजीद प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो और बेहतर होते चले जाएंगे. थैंक यू जी. प्लीज, इट्स योर टर्न नाउ.
Well, personally, I don't believe that any work is inferior or superior to other. But if I have to choose any particular kind of job which I don't want to do in future, that might be the one which I called receptionist. I really want to be a receptionist in future because what I believe that they all the time they have to be presentable. They have to face the people with a smiling face. And personally, I believe I'm not a very social kind of person. So I do not have that kind of energy to meet and greet everyone with this holistic smiling face and always say yes to their orders. So it's not in my nature. And secondly, I believe that whenever you are choosing any kind of job, you have to go after your temperament as well. So when any job doesn't suit your temperament, you couldn't prepare well for it, and at the same time you cannot give your 100% to that job. So I believe that it's not my cup of tea, and I find a little bit difficulty in order to be the receptionist of any firm, any organization, or any kind of hotel chain in Pakistan. And one thing I have to add in this is that I have talked to one of my friends who's been the receptionist at one fancy hotels. She told me that every time there are some kind of psychopath customers, they came to the reception and they started abusing them. So from that particular experience, I feel that it's kind of not good for me. So I personally believe that I would
That's great. Thank you very much. You acquired 7 band scores once again. Superior or inferior, meet and greet. For example, you are not comfortable with meeting new people and giving them the information like the receptionists do. That's wonderful. And then holistic smile in order to the phrase unfriendly nature, because you don't have any friendly nature of greeting people and receiving people with a bit of big broad smile. And then about fancy hotel, your phrases were good. They were in according with the theme you were trying to convey. So it was really meaningful whatever you were trying to say and convey as the message. So thank you very much. Everybody, you have contributed in giving good presentations, in making this video. I really appreciate you. ये बोलना यहाँ माइक में कैमरा के सामने ये थोड़ा मुश्किल होता है, लेकिन यही अगर आप इसको फेस करना जान जाएंगे तो फिर एग्जामिनर के सामने बात करना बहुत आसान रहेगा. जीनियस इंस्टीट्यूट लाहौर के प्लेटफॉर्म आपके लिए ये अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि आप अपने आप को मज़ीद ब्रश अप करें, स्ट्रॉन्गर करते जाएं और कॉन्फिडेंट फ्लुएंट पब्लिक स्पीकर भी बन जाएं साथ साथ. थैंक यू वेरी मच माय डियर फ्रेंड्स. It was the something we wanted to tell you about the IELTS speaking part 2 topic in which सारे students ने contribute किया और present किया. Stay blessed. Thank you.